So, I mean, I guess Jaden's normal now. I mean, he's human. I mean, out here throwing an interception, but showed how great he is as far as just throwing another touchdown pass. Defense showed it out today. And I got somebody from the A who's popping in today. So, without further ado, let's get straight to it.
What's up with defense, man? Check out Off the Bench anytime you get a chance. Hey, Off the Bench, it's 89. Check it out.
What up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Big Herb, and welcome to another episode of Off the Bench. We are on the road to 1,000 subs. Currently, we are at 559, so we're 41 away from 600. And thanks to you, we're gonna be getting there. But also, I want to send a shout out to the person who's about to come on this show today. So Sunday is a big day. Yeah, we got a game on Saturday, but it's big to the community, because we got a king in the building right now. So, starting off by coming to the stage, coming out to this song right here. Because what you know about him? We got a dude from the A who's stepping in the building with over 30K subs on YouTube, 1/4 of the Commander King, stat guru extraordinaire, host of the Street Scores YouTube channel, straight out to A. What you know about Rico for Street Scores? What's good, my man?
Appreciate it, man. The greatest intro I get to anybody's show. Better intro than I even got for myself on my own show, man. What's good?
I appreciate it, man. But nah, man, this is all about you today, bro. We got some stuff to talk about with the Commanders today here at here on Off the Bench, man, because definitely a day was had today. And I guess let's get straight into it, man, because apparently, the defense took what DQ said personal on that first drive in the preseason against the Miami Dolphins, where we could have actually had a shutout in that first game against the Miami Dolphins. It just seemed like they were off a little bit. They weren't getting to the quarterback as much, Malik Willis, as much as they should have. They let probably the best catch this past weekend in the NFL preseason opener. And they just let them just drive down the field. It wasn't any, what's the word I'm looking for? It wasn't no pressure. It wasn't like enough, like, let's get this shit done. Like it wasn't, I can't find the word for it, but yeah, it wasn't any of that. And it was just like today in practice, they took the Michael Jordan approach. They took that shit personal. And they definitely went in there and gave Jaden. And I want to say this real quick. Shout out to Abdullah Conti. Came on the show a week ago, and he put into the atmosphere. Yeah, because Jaden never throws interceptions. Dude, shut up. Don't say that. He's about a couple days late, but I mean, it came a couple days late, but still. Shout out to the homie. He's definitely gonna be at the Commander Kings event this week, this Sunday.
That's my favorite Kid Cudi too. So he's one of my favorite humans doing it. So that's shout out to Dula, man.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, his name is Dulla, because I found out
it's Dulla.
It's okay. Dulla Vision. Okay. So I mean, he's like, it's all good. I was like, nah, I get it. I get it. Nah, we gotta pronounce your name right, but yes, most definitely. But yeah, Dulla definitely put that shit into the atmosphere, and I was like, dude, what? I'm going to talk to him about this Sunday. So, but all jokes aside, though, we gotta get into these comments real quick. Shout out to the sis Case Take, definitely showing up this Sunday. She said, "What's good?" Shout out to the homie, the big Unc Rev. He said the holy man is in the house. First of his name. Oh man. So let me tell you about this dude right here. He came into my stream yesterday, and he's a Giants fan.
Okay.
Talking shit. So I mean, hey, he's subbing up. So he came with the war of words today. So yeah, so the G-Man Sith Lord is here. And Rev came back in and said, what's up, nephew? You doing it, bro, mad love for you. Appreciate it. And he said, Herb, don't crash out. It was the first pass on against the opponent, and they're kissing and telling. Surprise is the X factor. No, I mean, I'm not tripping off of it. I mean, I'd rather you throw an interception in practice than an actual game. But last one just said, go ahead.
I was gonna say also what I heard was, of course I wasn't there. I heard that it hit Chikakonko's hands and he dropped it, and that's how it got intercepted. So
it wasn't
Jaden, it wasn't Jaden's error.
Yeah. He said Jalen threw into my G-Man last year, finishing the BTA 34-17 Eagles loss. You know, that's probably the only one I'm actually gonna give you praise on. And overtime, Otis, shout out to the homie clock. And then Jaden was still looking sharp out there today. He definitely was. I'm not tripping off. I'm just talking shit because Della said it last week. But no, it's actually this something that I look forward to. I mean, I'd rather him mess up in practice than the actual game. So get all your mistakes out. But yeah, tell me what you think about the whole situation today, man.
Man, I'm loving what I'm hearing. I haven't been able to dive into everything because I just got home right before we started. So I haven't even gotten to sit down and get on Twitter like that, see everything that was going on. But I heard about the Jaden interception. Mm-hmm. I saw the clip of the Percy Butler one-handed interception. Now, we do have a wide open free safety competition right now. If Jeremy Reeves is your current starter at any position on the defense, you have an open competition for that spot right now.
Yeah.
And so you see Will Harris playing way later in that preseason game than you'd originally think. Quan Martin came out the game before him, and I'm hearing Quan Martin is starting to make some good plays. Percy Butler out there getting one-handed interceptions. I still slightly believe our starting free safety going into the season may not be on our roster yet. That is a wide open battle. I'm loving to hear other guys making plays now. And again, I love Jeremy Reeves. Love your dog, especially with special teams, but starting free safety is a little crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, 10 years in, and I mean, now you're starting. It's not a shot. It's not a dig or anything like that. It's like, dude, we know who you are at this point. You're a great athlete. You're amazing on special teams. We call you All-Pro Revo for that in particular thing. You're not going anywhere no time soon. But to say that now is, I mean, it ain't like you got the superhuman serum that put in you this weekend and then all of a sudden you became the best free safety out in the league. Nah. I mean, and even when he was put out there, it wasn't like he was making – well, no, he wasn't even playing Saturday. So, I mean, it's not like when
he get burnt in a clip in the Dolphins joint practice too where he was late getting over.
Yeah, and it's not a shot. I mean, Jeremy is not going anywhere. He's still good in our hearts and everything. But you're a special teams guy who definitely made a niche for it. I mean, and here's the thing. I want to go out and say this. Just because you play special teams, that's not a dig at all. All honesty, look at Matthew Slater. He's probably going to go to the Hall of Fame based on being one of the best gunners that's ever been played. If they ever do put a special team player like that in there, because we're still waiting on Brian Mitchell, which still boggles the mind how you got second all-time yardage. What's the name from not just scrimmage, but all-purpose yardage, and you still number 2 and not in the Hall or even voted in as the top tier. That's still like, yeah. But that's a whole different story that we're gonna go down there. But Reeves is actually dope. It's just that I don't think I'm in an agreement with you. I don't think it's to a point to where it's just like, oh my God, we got to go ahead and he's the opening day starter. He's definitely gonna be the starter and the best player we got all year. No, you're not that great, dude. We just we ain't got that much at that part. We ain't got the talent for it. We definitely need. And here's the thing. I mean, I'm not even mad at the fact that we got Sonny. I mean, and you skipped on Caleb. So I mean, I'm good. I think what we've been seeing out of and just looking at moving on to the next part, what we had as far as with Sonny Styles, is cooking. He's just been phenomenal as far as just his play on the field. And I mean, a lot of people was up there saying like, well, he was out of position here. He didn't make the tackle there. No, if you looked at the all 22,
yeah,
he definitely had he had at least about 2 or 3 possessions where plays where the tight end he was covering. The tight end wasn't open. He was in the space. So I mean, if the quarterback wanted to throw, that ball is being picked off, batted down, or worse. So I mean, it's definitely something that I kept my eyes on. Now going through the first, go ahead.
Even the run stopping stuff, I just feel like if he had Javon Kinlaw, Deron Payne, and Tim Selling in front of him,
exactly
different because he's having to go up against guards, other offensive linemen because Johnny Newton. Granted, I feel like they were testing Johnny Newton to see if he could handle run stopping, but of course, that is not his role. He is not good at, having an anchor, taking on a double team to free up the linebackers. He's not that at all. And because of that, Sonny Styles and Leo Chenal struggled a little bit, like any linebacker would, having to go up against offensive linemen all day because your defensive tackles in front of you aren't doing their job. So I'm not going to fault Sonny Styles at all from that game. And again, like the stuff that you did see him do well, that's stuff that you just can't teach. Like a lot of linebackers in the NFL can't cover that well. And that was his first preseason game of his NFL career.
No, I definitely agree with you. And especially with the Hornside situation going on with Johnny Newton. Just I have so much hope for it. I feel like Tyra Banks from what's the name, Next Top Model. We are rooting for you, dude. Make a play, please do something. Because dude, we gave you grace your rookie year because of the injury. The second year is like, all right, man, show me something. Now it's getting to the point to where it's just like, well, dude, you ain't did shit. I mean, should we start to go? And I mean, I really got asked
game towards the end of last season where he had like 3 sacks. That's it.
And I don't want to say he fell into those sacks, but at least one of them he did. So I mean, and it's just like you made plays, but dude, I could literally, if I could name every single sack that you had on one hand, that's a problem. And you're supposed to be the Chiefs, Cowboy, and that's it. I mean, I can't remember any plays that you made. I mean, and that's the thing. Like, it's not. Here's the one thing in the saving grace is, it wasn't like he made a bonehead play throughout his whole entire career. Oh no, that's Steelers game. I forgot about that one. Other than that, we don't remember any plays from him. He's not making any, and he's not messing up. So I mean, it's just like, dude, we got you here to be the second round pick, and I don't know if that Daniel Snyder voodoo mess is still on us from picking second rounders. It's just not working,
right?
It's just like, man. But looking at the comment section real quick, Rev says, DQ is the king of not showing you nothing. Game time will be. We are going to be pleasantly surprised. Blau Jones is bringing the heat to the kitchen. And also, Jess says, I guess he's starting shit. I'm bringing the charcoal Kaplan to the barbecue. Shout out to he's also what's the name? He also says, thank you, Rio. Spoken like a GM. Yeah, I think he's a Rico, but yeah. Shout out to Lady E, Erica Lynn. That's all. That's family. She said, "What up? What up?" If y'all are not giving her a follow, what the hell is going on with you? Because she's got great content over there. So be sure to go and subscribe to her channel as well. But yes, as far as the whole entire thing with Johnny Newton, it's just like, dude, when are you gonna make? What's wrong with you? It's like that. It's kind of like that toy that's just like, what are you doing? Come on, do something. It's just like, dog, what? I hope Johnny can do something, because I don't want to trade him just yet because the season has not started yet. But we do have that PTSD in us as far as like, dude, what is he doing with these second rounders? Ain't really doing much. I mean, Mikey had a play in practice. What's his name? Ben is finally getting some burn, but I mean, we ain't seen it in the game yet. Also, as far as just like, well, Johnny, what are you doing? And then just looking at the only person I can honestly think there's a second round pick that actually been doing something is what's the name? Our guard. Damn it, what's his name again?
Cosme.
Cosme. Cosby is the only one that I can honestly think who's a second round pick that's actually been doing something. I mean, and I think Rio posted the whole entire list of your second round picks. Just like
Darius Guys, Sua Cravens, Ryan Anderson probably made me the most upset. Like when it happened, I knew that moment we drafted him. I'm like, what are we doing, bro? Like the Sua Cravens, he had all of the talent. It was about motivation. It was kind of hard to tell, but at the same time, he was a tweener. So I questioned it that day, but I wasn't upset. Ryan Anderson that day, April, whatever, 20, whatever that was.
I was there. I was there. I was there at the because they had the draft party at the stadium. And I was like, oh, okay, this is where we going. I mean, and it was just like, man, so we just stuck on Alabama. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they had some quality, great players that came out of Bama, but this is all we doing. Like, we're not looking anywhere else. Like, I mean, I mean, and that's I will say this as far as when it comes to AP, because I see him giving a lot of flack and everything. He's hit on some and he's missed on some. I say he's about 50-50. Ladies and gentlemen, that's still good because there's only been one person who's knocked it out the park over and over and over and over. And I can remember that one draft class, and that team was the Steelers, by the way. That's the one that they actually had the steel curtain defense on. They had I think four of their draft picks are Hall of Famers. So it's like you got Mean Joe Green, Jack Lambert. I think Mel Blount was in that same. You had bam after bam after bam. You home run after home run. That in one. And here's the thing, by the way, if y'all don't know, this right here is this draft guy right here. He loves putting it. He's like me on Madden. I love just I know Madden is ass at this point, but I love just putting shit together, like building a franchise and everything.
I'm a manager.
So, yeah. So I mean, it's that stuff right there. Is that definitely gets you gets my blood the juices flowing and everything. Putting like
the team together more fun than playing the actual games.
Yeah, and I mean and seeing the payoff. So I mean, like when I go back to saying like give him grace, because I mean, ask Philly how they feeling about their GM, because I can tell you right now, there was a lot of people who wasn't liking him at first. Now they saying that now he's looked at as the best GM in football, in my opinion. So I mean, just give him time. We're only we're year 3, so I mean, come on, we're gonna be fine. And then we got the main cog that we really need with Jaden coming in, and he's looking like he's never missed a beat. So I mean, but seeing that we was just talking about Jaden right this second, as far as being on the beat, I gotta ask you, what we doing Saturday, as far as with this QB situation, because with Mariota hurt, we only got Callie Manis and we got the Playboy or the model boy or whatever you want to say he is, because he definitely ain't a quarterback. Because I don't know what the hell is going on with his situation, where he got like I said before, and I'm just gonna say it. Okay, and to the ladies, I apologize in advance. But this is just this is my intrusive thoughts. Sam Hartman is only good at getting bitches and throwing interceptions. So I mean, and I'm saying this jokingly, so please don't take it serious what I'm saying. But he is a model who is only like he is handsome Squidward. That is all I know him from, because we had Brown and what's name Luke McCaffrey just sitting there wide open.
Oh,
and he throws
that interception,
wide open interception. Is just like
bad.
It's like, bro, come on, like, damn, what are we doing here? Like, I mean, but the one thing about Callie Manis, he's a rookie, but he looked like he could get those passes off. And I mean, so tell me what you thought about his performance and what we're gonna do on this Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, he came in and suddenly the David Blah offense looked good. Like, you could already tell outside of how poorly Sam Hartman was playing that the receivers were open. The David Blau's offense, even though he was keeping it vanilla, was still pretty good. I liked a lot of the motions. I liked that a lot of the multiple tight end sets that we were going out there, 12 personnel, 13 personnel. So you were seeing clues that David Blau's offense should work. Sam Hartman just made it look like it couldn't work. And then Ethan Kayuk Manis comes in immediately first drive, hooping. hitting everybody. You're having drop passes. I mean, but either way, he's still coming through with it. Like, it was that 3rd and long. I forgot who dropped it. I think it was Jacoby Jones or whatever.
Yeah, it was Jones.
He caught the rest of them for the rest of the night. But, like, I mean,
it was still in the bread basket.
Yeah, it was right there. But Kayak Manis didn't look any type of nervous. It didn't look like rookie jitters or anything. I mean, right out the gate, his first drive may have been his best drive. And so, to your point, first of all, he's clearly above Sam Hartman on the depth chart. I don't care what the unofficial depth chart says. We've known this since the day he was drafted back in late April. As far as what we do, I mean, in practice, Ethan Kayak Manis got some runs with the twos. Jaden got that as well. So it's really up to how much is Jaden going to play. Dan Quinn is talking as if Jaden may not play at all after the tonsil injury, after the Mariota injury. If Jaden doesn't play, I think we do need to bring an additional quarterback. But if Jaden plays at least a significant amount of time, I think Ethan Kayak Manis is going to go out there with the twos, and then Sam Hartman, for whatever reason, will go out there and anchor it all for the rest of the game.
No, I definitely agree because, I mean, my thing is this. I don't want that same thing happening last year happening again with Jaden coming in for one series. He hands off the ball, pump fake it, throws it to one guy, and then runs into the end zone, and we never see him again in the preseason. I don't want to see that. I want to see him. I want to see him get some reps. I don't want to see him just like, hey, we're being scared because, excuse me, all these other players are here and they're not able to play. I want to be able to actually say, hey guys, let's get some reps in. Let's not be scared of football. Like, this is what happens. I mean, you walk out there scared of getting hurt, shit's gonna happen. And somebody's gonna get hurt. I'm telling you, this game is not for the weary. So I'm saying, as far as this is concerned, I hope that he does go out there and play. Truth be told, I want to see Ethan get some burn. So I really genuinely would like to see him get at least two. I noticed the dress rehearsal so I'm good with just a quarter of play if Jaden goes out there. But when it comes down to it, like, I really want to see, as far as like the situation going down, as far as like, hey, is he actually going to go ahead and actually throw a couple series? I want to get Stephon Diggs in there to go ahead and get his juices rolling. Get Terry in there. I want to see Williams actually crack the first team.
Please, I mean, Sam Hartman was doing him dirty. It took for him to get his first catch when Ethan Kayak Manis came out there. Mind you, he was out there with Sam Hartman for like a drive or two before AK even stepped into the game. He was wide open that one time. Sam Hartman not only threw it late, he threw it behind.
I want to give a shout out to the receivers as well, because the receivers I've never seen all the receivers be open, and you still can't get the ball to them. That is just that. I've never seen that Rico, you're gonna have to take over because I'm gonna say something that I'm gonna regret.
Blau was doing this thing. I give the receivers a lot of the credit too, but Blau did a great job of scheming guys open. But that's the purpose of his offense. That's why we were so excited about basically, well, not even hiring him, promoting him to offensive coordinator, because he's bringing that Ben Johnson scheme. It's going to be an amalgamation of like Ben Johnson, a little bit of Kevin O'Connell. Logan Paulson said he noticed by voluntary OTAs, you were seeing some Sean McVay stuff in there. Kyle Shanahan probably going to be infused in there. Maybe some Mike McDaniel. All of these guys that he's being compared to as like the next great young offensive mind. He's going to probably steal some aspects of their offense and basically Voltron his own offense out of it. And so you're seeing receivers open. You're seeing run lanes open as well. And it's just like Sam Hartman can't get the ball open in an offense that literally gets the receivers open for you. It's crazy.
I just don't understand it. But looking at the comments, says diabolical. I know what she that statement.
Oh, yeah. The Sam Hartman analysis. Sure.
But what's his name? Rev says he's JD5, man, servant. LOL. He definitely is. Definitely he's the hey, man. I forget that, and Rev, you probably know who he is. Muhammad Ali's hype man that's just sitting there just telling them he's the greatest in there. Because that's what I see Sam Hartman as. I mean, I don't see him as anything else except but just like his water boy. I mean, his personal basketball tosser. Like that's what I see
over there with Westbrook doing all the dances pregame, don't get in the game,
And what's his name? Kay says Lady E had a video about that earlier today. It's football, people. Definitely is. What's the name? And she's getting Lady E's getting excited. I was getting ready to say we talking about football. So, and last Jess says, guys, relax. It's preseason. All teams won't know what your team really is until third or fourth game of regular season. Football shape will be in effect as well as injuries and coaching staff and scheme. Here's the thing, man. I think you're spot on with that, Jess. But my thing is this. I got a neighbor right down the street who's been texting me religious giant shit every single day. So at this point, I just want to see some heads crack. And I mean, I've learned about more of the Giants' third string linebackers than I need to know in a lifetime. So I mean, it's definitely something that I'm glad football is back. And we definitely deserve better over here because I don't even know why I'm still giving him any attention because it's not really that serious right this second. He keeps texting me every single day. 35 days left until you have to worry about us. Oh man, we spooky over here. 25 days, 11 days. You better be afraid. But I'm gonna tell you this: you need to be afraid of one thing: how much money I'm gonna get off of W.
So let me fill you in on W. W is a powdered energy drink that replaces other inferior caffeine beverages. It contains 0 maltodextrin, 0 fillers, 0 artificial colors or dyes, and is no proprietary blends. The star of the show is our caffeine fruit extract, which helps you focus with no jitters or no crashes. Can't even front, man. This is a pretty tasty beverage. I recommend that you go online to w.com to go ahead and get your own shaker bottle, your own Japanese energy blend that they have on here. This one, Japanese yuzu, like I said before. You can go on and get different type of flavors that they have on there and go ahead and order yours. And here's the thing, when you go on there, go ahead and type in the promo code ODBHTTC for 10% off on all your products.
Be sure to secure the dub with W. Go and put the promo code ODBHTTC for 10% off on all your purchases online. Shout out to Rev because he told me Ali's hype man, Drew Boudini Brown. Definitely is. That's Jamie Foxx. By the way, Jamie Foxx definitely played him in Ali. He definitely is. That's who I see Sam Hartman in. He's a glorified hype man who really ain't did shit in his whole career. First thing first, I don't even fuck with Notre Dame. I'm a Michigan. Y'all know I'm a Michigan guy, so I already don't rock with it already. And just get him off my team. I'm done with him. But one guy I am definitely happy that we got on the team because dealing with the whole LT injury, and I have to say he's actually been doing really well in him coming in, Brandon Coleman. Quietly one of the biggest developments. Coleman's work against Miami, particularly during with edge pressures, has generated positive film discussions. So I ask you, is Brandon Coleman becoming more valuable to the offensive line than people expected?
Yeah, I mean, if you have to replace somebody as great as Laramie Tunsil, I mean, we're dependent on you heavily. But I mean, I'm not shocked that he's looked as good as he looked. I mean, I feel like it was going to maybe take some time to get a little bit of the rust off. But we got to remember, like, we thought it was only Josh Connerly working out for those 3 weeks with Laramie Tunsil over the summer. Apparently, Brandon Coleman was there as well. And I'm pretty sure they were doing general offensive line stuff. But Laramie Tunsil is a tackle. He probably only knows how to help coach you and teach you anything tackle from the tackle's point of view. So I feel like Brandon Coleman was ready to step in. And also, we got to remember Brandon Coleman was just starting left tackle. He missed a couple of games due to injury. He was just starting left tackle on that run that we went all the way to the NFC Championship game. He was just starting left tackle versus the Buccaneers, versus the Lions, all of that. So, like, he's ready to go. And we're talking about ceiling, like Brothers for Athletic score, arm length, his width, how tall he is, weight, strength, all of that type of stuff. He has all of the tools to be an elite tackle. It's just we've been moving him around. We've been guard, left guard competition. Now he's back at left tackle. So I'm not surprised that he's not going to be like go out there and immediately be a Pro Bowler. But I feel like I keep saying if Brandon Coleman was on another team after Laramie Tunsil got hurt, we would be as fans begging to get a Brandon Coleman on his team.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are overlooking him because they're like, well, he's a backup. He must be a backup for a reason. But it's just because Josh Connolly, that talented at right tackle, Laramie Tunsil, that great at left tackle. Brandon Coleman should start on other offensive lines. We're lucky to have him as a guy that can just fill in.
I mean, you have to look at it like this. Floor, he's a decent tackle. Who could get you through a few games. Ceiling, I want to put this out here. Hendricks, the tackle, defensive end with the Bengals last year, Hendrickson. When he went up against him, guess how many sacks he got? None. When he went up against Myles Garrett, when he was in Cleveland, guess how many sacks he got? So I mean, that right there. I mean, that should tell you what at ceiling, this is what he's working with. Now, granted, I will say this. A lot of those times it was schemed against to like keep them away from him. But hey, that's what we're supposed to do anyway. Yeah. I mean, if he doesn't go ahead and produce at that point, then what the hell are we doing? So I mean, you have to scheme it like and seeing that we got Myles Garrett on the season on the schedule this season, you have to go ahead and say that's the guy that we need to go ahead and neutralize him in any way, shape, or form. So I have no problem as far as like him being in there because he was serviceable the whole entire season. Do I want to make him my permanent tackle? No, because I know that he's actually better fit in this offense as a guard. Nothing to take away from Chris Paul, but dude's not athletic enough to go ahead and make these moves on the line. And
he tried to lose. I think he lost 10 pounds to try to, but it's not working out. Brandon Coleman would be a better left guard, especially for this David Blau zone run offense. But now we need him to play left tackle. That's why you're starting to get people say, hey, throw Matt Golden at left guard.
And I'm glad that you said that because I was going to transition into that. So, I mean, he had a really good game. I'm not going to say great. He had a really good game because he was getting me being at joint practice last week. It wasn't looking good for Matt Goldman.
Took me a second after we drafted him. Yeah,
I keep saying Gublin.
I was trying to say Glubbin. I don't know why I keep trying to put the L in front of the U. It took me a minute too.
But no, it definitely Goldman is definitely showed up in that game. I guess he's one of those gamers because I mean, and only time will tell. But just seeing him in the first game in the joint practices, he was getting his ass whooped. I mean, I remember.
Didn't know that. That's crazy.
No, hold on a second. No, like, dude, like I forget who the actual player was. He got like lifted up as a lineman. I felt a certain type of way about.
He got thrown out the club.
Oh, he got Now he does. He got like like no, you shall not pass. Like he's like I'm getting in the back. What's the best way that I could? He got treated like
by a school bully against a locker.
Let me just say, the defensive tackle who we went up against was Debo, and he was DJ Pooh that day. He definitely was like, "Who?" and then just thrown to the ground, and then just like, "No, you're not getting up." Like, and I was just like, "Oh, that's you got to do something about that. You got you need to strap. you got to get the strap because there ain't no way in hell you just going. That man has a family, sir." You gotta take care of that bitch. You gotta get him back.
It's more than football now. Yeah.
No, man. The way he got his dick put in the dirt. Pause. And I'm just gonna say it is what it is. He got put on his ass.
The white men can't jump when Buddy went to the trunk. I'll be back.
He said, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Get my gun. Shooting everybody in this bitch. Nah, he definitely it was bad. But to see him bounce back on that play where Henry went for that big run. He's sealing off. I seen him go quick out of that pool, and he went and sealed off that edge, and there was nothing but smooth sailing. And I mean, I have to say, way to bounce back, kid, because definitely I was like, this ain't looking good. So, but yeah, I mean, so what do you think about his performance on Saturday?
Man, I was really happy to see it because I didn't even know all about that from the joint practice. So, that adds extra context and extra layers to how good he looked in that preseason game. He looked really good. It wasn't perfect, But I mean, I see why people are starting to throw his name. All right, Brandon Coleman is stats to start a left tackle. I think Matt Golden should be in competition with Chris Paul, especially Chris Paul didn't have a great game. Matt Golden looked really good. And again, the pulling aspect is really important because we're switching from a gap run scheme under Bobby Johnson and Cliff Kingsbury to this zone run scheme where you have to be able to pull. You have to get to the second and third level.
Just looking at the comments real quick. Lady E says that pick Adam Peters did get right. Also, what's his name? Rev says Rico, school us real sports schemes and breakdowns.
Appreciate it.
Lady E says this is probably the funniest one, but I gotta agree with him. Let's just call him Goblin at this point.
It
LOL.
would be way easier.
If he played like one, I would definitely give him that nickname, and I will credit you every single time. And Jesse says Red Goblin. Wow, the Gobbler.
Oh, that's
crazy. I don't know. That's crazy work right there. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, man. The Gob. Nah. Yeah, I like the Goblin better.
Goblin, yes, keep the Goblin. He gotta earn that though.
No, he does, and I have to say, like, I mean, he definitely pretty much showed improvement. Now I need to see that on a consistent basis before I go ahead and say that. But when he actually man, these transitions are just playing himself out. With that pull that he did, he showed us somebody who I didn't even know really much about at all. And Henry had a great game this last Friday. 12 carries on 75 yards, 1 touchdown. And I mean, with the injury due to McNick, I'm gonna say, because do you watch Jackie Rondo?
Sometimes I catch him on Twitter.
So he calls Jeremy McNichols McNiggas. And I can't get that out of my head whenever we talk about Jeremy McNichols. So I mean, whenever McNichols coming in and just shows up, it's just like, man, I can't help but say it. But with McNichols being out with his calf injury for the foreseeable future, it's kind of like, well, shit. I mean, we might as well just see what this kid could do, because I mean, the rookie out of it was Texas school, UTSA. Yeah, UTSA. He's been showing out. And I mean, that's a hell of an efficient run. With you not being able to, with you on 12 carries, get 75 yards. That was a 28, 30-yard run that he made for the touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Dude, you showing me something. So I mean, the question is, can you be consistent? Because the Lions, I'm pretty sure their first defense is probably going to play the first half. So if you're getting in there, I want to see how you're going to turn out. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I'm really excited about Robert Henry Jr. The only reason I'm not surprised is because his game against Texas A&M, you know, they may not be the greatest team as far as winning games, but that NIL money runs strong in all of them teams in Texas, especially the big ones. And they
SEC
5 stars and 4 stars. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish Georgia could get a piece of it. We ain't got no NIL money compared to none of these other people. But like Texas A&M, 5 stars, 4 stars, all across that front 7. And he's at UTSA. I'm pretty sure his offensive line isn't that good. He had his best game of his life against the stronger competition that he ever gone against. And so that tells me that when, the opponent is stronger, he plays better. Like he's overachieves. And so getting into that preseason game, seeing his first experience at the NFL level, that's the only reason I wasn't surprised he played that well, because your vision has to be good playing behind the UTSA offensive line. It just has to be. There's no way they're just giving you wide open lanes on a consistent basis. So that's probably why his vision is the way it is. The jump cutting was excellent as well. So I'm not surprised there at all. If he can prove to be I think he had a pass block on a good Sam Hartman throw that went for like a first down at some point too, like in the red zone or something like that. So he's showing he can pass protect as well, and that's big time. You have to be able to pass protect to play for this team, because we don't want to throw Jaden Daniels out there with anybody that could potentially get him hurt at running back. So especially with Jeremy McNichols getting hurt, even though we brought in Craig Reynolds, who's pretty much a Jeremy McNichols clone, I think Robert Henry Jr. deserves all of the opportunities to show that he should make this 53-man roster. But also don't sleep on Kaytron Allen, because I think he's the first player in the last decade to have 20-plus runs and not have a negative yardage play, which is really incredible, bro.
His thing, and shout out to Grant from Full Command who said this, because he was the one who put me on to that, and I was definitely about to say it, but he definitely showed that. That's impressive, first of all. To go 23 carries and not be pushed back one time. Impressive. I don't give a damn what if you're going up against first team, second team, and third team. In the NFL, that is impressive. But the one thing about it, I have to go ahead and agree with Grant on this one. He wasn't efficient enough for me.
Yeah, I can see that.
But also, who the hell is running a running back 23 times in the in the preseason? That's regular season single back type distributing. And I was just surprised, like, damn, he got 23 carries. Damn, okay. So, but it was just like, okay, so I mean, at least we know, because the one thing about, and we're gonna go back, because Rico's an SEC guy. I'm a Big Ten man myself. So I mean, and no disrespect, but disrespectfully, 3 straight national championships in my conference. So I mean,
hey,
look, I just
back before y'all got going.
I mean,
you got to look at them other SEC people, not us. Them other ones.
Look here, you got to talk to your Westlake brethren, Cam, because we running shit up here in the north. So I mean, and no respect to y'all.
I ain't mad at it.
But Big Ten, we 3 times. But that's besides the point. No, seriously, I'm looking at the situation as far as like with Katron Allen, who is the Penn State all-time leading rusher.
Mm-hmm.
I see a role for him in this. Hell, I'm doing it on Madden at this point. Give him a couple carries, hitting like 2 or 3 throughout the game. Fourth quarter, we up. That is his time.
Yep.
I remember seeing Jerome Bettis late in his career, where he wasn't the bus wasn't the bus no more. He was the little bus. But it was also like that he was a bulldozer still. Like, I mean, fourth quarter, we up by 7, take us home. And the wheels on the bus kept going round and round and round. And he made a name for himself late in his career up to a Super Bowl. And that's why I'm saying, like, I see Katron Allen's role right here until he shows us otherwise, because I still think Dylan White is definitely going to be showing off the season.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be hard to take both of them off the field, man.
If we have a 7 to 10 point lead, Katron Allen, take us home. Because if you're running around trying to catch up with Bill and White on the passes, runs, outside run, catch up the middle, this way or that way, and then you got this bulldozer right behind you who just looks to just body beat. We don't even know what he looks like when he doesn't have pads on. We see what he looks like with pads on, and we like, oh, yeah. I can't wait to see what this kid turns out to be once we got the lead, and just give him the rock. You don't need Jayden. All you need Jayden to do is, you ain't got to do that little trickeration bullshit that what's his name? Cliff Kingsbury was doing last year. We don't need no options or anything. Just hand him the rock. He's gonna be fine. Get out the way. His thing, you know what? If we could get to the goal line, you want to know something? I want to get some more. I want to get some ROI on our investment. Put Newton in there, fullback on the goal line. At least if you could go ahead and get us a big a big push at the goal line. Hey, at least you're good at something. Because you damn sure
and Jalen Carter in on goal line situations and run right behind them.
I'm
right with it.
I'm for that shit. Look, they got the touch push. We got the big backs. So I mean, hey, that's what I want to see.
You need to earn that paycheck. I'm right with you. That's a great idea.
So, but no, it's definitely something that I'm looking forward to this season. But last meeting before we roll out and everything, we talked about him earlier. What is your thoughts on the situation that's going on with Williams as of now? Because I mean, this kid is before Stephon Diggs came. This kid is showing us like, yo, he's looking like how Terry was looking out there, where we have to stash this nigga somewhere because we don't want him to be out there like that. Now that we got Diggs and Terry, I'm like, well, shit, put him out there then. I mean, let them know where. Like, look, y'all got to go ahead and face this. Pick your poison, because you got Terry over here, you got Diggs over here, you got Chiggy over here, you got hell, even you can say Senate at this point. And then on top of that, now you got Williams. Who are you gonna cover? Pick your poison or death by 1,000 cuts. I gotta ask you, dog, what you think about this whole entire situation? Should he be starting now? Should we be keeping him stashed away? Like, I mean, what should we do with him?
it's a weird combination because Dan Quinn, the culture that he set, these guys, no matter how great you are as a rookie, you have to earn your starting spot, which is, I'm surprised that Sonny Styles is already above Leo Chenal in that way. Because even Jaden was behind Marcus Mariota for way too long. We felt like he was already clearly better than him in practices, and they still kept making him the second string quarterback. So that's why I'm not surprised Antonio Williams is still technically not a starter. But based off of everything I've seen and heard about the practices, he's closer to Terry and Diggs than he is the rest of the group. I think like Traylon Burks is somewhere in that hemisphere as well. But there's like a gap. It's Terry Diggs, gap. Antonio, maybe a slight gap. Traylon Burks, gap. Everybody else, from what I've observed and heard so far. So, like, he is one of your best receivers already day one. The early separation skills, you saw him in that joint practice, that one rep that he made like a Dolphins DB that wasn't even playing at the time, just put his hands up like, dog. Like, he got the DB that was covering him in one-on-ones so open, he broke them off so quickly. Like the Dolphins players on the sideline were like, yo, bro, I don't even know what to do. You got Terry and Diggs breaking us off, and now you got this rookie coming in doing the same thing. So, and then on the other side, you have the Jay Gruden stashing away Terry his rookie season. I was worried. I was like, is Terry hurt or something? And then we found out when he came out there week one against the Eagles, no, he was just that great. He didn't want the Eagles to be ready for it. We could potentially be doing that with Antonio Williams as well. So it's like probably a collection of multiple factors. You kind of don't have to showcase him so early because, again, you have Diggs, Terry, like you said, you have Chig, you have Rashad, you have Bill. So, but I can't wait to see him get out there as soon as possible, man. Let him play with Jay. The main thing is let him get targets from Jaden, please.
No, most definitely. And that's what. And I mean, I'm pretty sure because I think they only have one more practice that's to the public. That's probably gonna be the last one, and then we'll just go ahead. I'm sure they're working with each other. But looking at the comment section real quick, Jess says, guys, you think that you're gonna make a big play for a big time player? You have the money for one. Why not? You know what, man? I just don't think there's any big time players out there because they're on other teams already. I'm trusting me. Here's the one thing I will say. I am sitting there and I am an impulsive spender. So I'm glad I'm not in charge of any of the money that's going down with the Commanders right now, because definitely there's something that is just like, dog, we have Diggs. Why ain't we just sign him? Why ain't we just sign him? Come on, sign him, man. We got the money. Let's get going. Meanwhile, AP is like, dude, just chill. I got this. And signs him for $8 million.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And I'm just like, and he gives them the what's the name? The incentives based it up to 12. I was getting ready to say get a motherfucker 15 and shut him up and bring him in. Yeah. So I mean, look, really guaranteed. Hey, look here. And Diggs and it's not like Diggs don't deserve it. Excuse me. But thoughts on that?
I mean, we got to see, because I feel like we're not even necessarily waiting for a big player. I feel like the only way you can get a truly big player is if you trade for one. And I highly doubt they're in the market to do that. But we're probably waiting to see what's going on with these 53-man roster cuts. Maybe a safety, maybe a center, maybe another defensive back, maybe an interior defensive line depth guy if Johnny Newton keeps playing around. Like, we're probably scouting other teams to see, okay, this guy may get cut. Watching other teams' preseason games, getting whatever research we could done on behind the scenes. And so maybe we'll bring in a guy after the 53-man roster cuts happen. So that's also to let you know, when our initial 53-man roster cuts happen and they show us that roster, don't get too comfortable with everybody on that roster, because they may find another safety, they may find another center or whoever that they bring in and sign immediately that another team let go. And we're gonna be like, wow, that guy got cut. He can start for us right now. Yep. So I think that's what they're probably waiting for.
Another thing that I just wanted to say real quick before we get down to it, we're not trading. I'm saying this, and I mean, and I'm getting, and it's a follow-up question with it. I'm not trading anybody this season because, damn it, we hosting the damn draft. So Rico, I gotta ask, are you coming for the draft, man?
Yes, sirski.
All right, but that's good to hear. That's good to hear. We're going to the next question. Shout out to Rev. He says, fourth quarter wear down. Ouch here. Here comes it. He comes again. Definitely, I'm telling you. And Jeff follow up with that tush push is now the mush push, a worthless play. My thing is this: if Philly could do it. Why can't anybody else? That's the one question I have.
Yeah, I've always wondered that the whole time.
But shout out to Rev. You said Herb. That would be great. Call it Apocalypse. Talking about putting what's the name? My man Johnny Newton like this. That'll be good.
I like that.
Is it also 100 Rico? My thoughts. It's not what you think. Biblically, your thoughts are not my thoughts, and your ways are not my ways. Amen. Amen. Hey fam, let's get it. Let's get these likes up. Take 1 sec. It really it only takes you half a second. Just that's it. Just subscribe to the channel, please. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Reek, man, I'm looking forward to this weekend, bro. So tell the people where they can find you, man.
Yes, sir. You can find me on YouTube at Street Scores. You can find me on Twitter, Street Scores ATL, along with other social media platforms. Appreciate my dog Herb for having me. Can't wait to see Herb and all of y'all that are attending for the 23rd Commanders Kings Live, all of the Commanders Kings together. We're going to have the drink competition. You already know the ATL Ho going to be the best one. I keep telling people, bro, it's like scientifically crafted to be elite. I'm not just throwing some random stuff in there. We taste tested it and everything. We are not playing. We trying to come away with that dub. So, man, appreciate that again, Herb. Can't we just let y'all know Herb is going to be announcing all of us walking out. So, he's like a big part of the show. He's not just going to be there. He's a part of it. So, I can't wait, man. It's going to be a movie as always.
And I'm actually because I'm questioning one thing. Are these drinks actually going to look like this, or is it like that's just the that's just the promo? Screen? Yeah, okay. Because I was like, because I'm like, how's Rio Rita look like? I mean, margaritas don't look red, and that's why I was just like, I don't know, man. I mean, what is in this concoction? And then I see the ACL hole with the Braves looking it. I mean, I see it a little bit.
Pink, it's gonna be a pinkish orange thing, y'all.
I was just like, okay, I see where this is going. Here's the one thing I will say this: yours is probably the funniest, but I gotta give Chair Shot as a drink, dude, man. I'm questioning my thoughts on everything, man.
It fits so well.
It fit. It's perfect fit.
Chair Shot.
Like here's the thing. Like, all right, so story time. I got a friend of mine, Darren. Shout out to him. He made this drink he's made this before. I've had it one time, and I don't think I'm ever gonna go ahead and drink it again. But I want the ingredients to it because it's this one drink that he definitely calls he calls it Hurricane Katrina.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, and nobody has had more. Like he fills up the whole cup, the whole red cup. And we see how many times you could actually get through with these drinks. And here's the thing: the drink tastes amazing because you don't taste any liquor whatsoever.
That's dangerous.
But there's only been 2 people to ever drink more than 2 cups, and that's what I'm nervous about. So whatever, because I got some not no funny shit, but one of my friends got so plastered one time that because we big wrestling fans over here. So I let one of my favorite wrestlers is Kurt Angle. So what I did was I told somebody to take a picture, and it looked like I was putting an ankle lock because he was literally like face down in the ground like this. So I mean, it's hilarious, but it's also like when I'm in my 40s, I can't drink like that no more. I just I won't do that. But I'm definitely looking forward to this whole entire event. Oh, by the way, I forgot to go ahead and do this real quick. We are on the road to 1,000 subs.
Yes, sir.
So what does that mean? That means when we get to an actual 1,000 and you're subscribed to the channel and you are following us on IG and Twitter, because I refuse to call it X, you will be in the running for a free jersey giveaway. And what we're going to do is do it randomized. You don't have to, here's the one thing. And Jess, I know you saw this yesterday, and I'm going to repeat this again to any other person who's not a Commander fan. This is a Commander-based podcast. I'm only giving away Commander shit. So if you're a Cowboy fan, Giant fan, Eagles fan, Dolphins, Chargers, 49ers, I don't care. You're not getting it. You can get it. It's just going to be a Commanders one. If you want to say whatever you want to, if you want to regular Jaden Daniels, you want a Terry McLaurin, you want a Goblin jersey, whatever you want, personalized, it's all yours. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're gonna make sure that we get you everything that you need, because this is a gift to courtesy of Off the Bench. And I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in and helping support this channel the best way possible. And hey man, dude, we're gonna turn this bitch out on Sunday, and I can't wait to see you guys in person. And this is definitely something, because I was gonna wait until everybody see me on Sunday to say that, but hey man, cat's out the bag. Cat's out the bag. Nobody can tell me shit now, so I'm hyped as shit. I already told you before we got on, I was hyped about this onside situation. So yeah, most definitely, I'm looking forward to it. I can't. Oh wow, the button says, "Give me a yank off jersey."
If you can find it.
Look here, we can personalize it. I don't know if we can find it, but we can personalize it.
So you're gonna have to make that at home.
Yeah. But no, hold a sec. We gotta give a shout out to the jersey that y'all have on display with the ticket. You want to tell them about the jersey that y'all got lined up for Sunday?
Oui, monsieur. Yeah, we're coming out with the elite jersey. I forgot the guy. Oh, I can't remember his name, who donated it to the cause. And we're gonna all sign it, and it's gonna be a part of one of the raffles that we do, because we're gonna be raffling on a lot of things, but that's like the main thing that's gonna be like everybody's gonna want that. I want it. If I can win it, I'll take it.
Hey, look, I don't know if I'm probably gonna be able to wear it, but I'll frame it, bitch, if I win. So I mean, I can tell you that, because I'm not. I mean, and it's not like y'all are not approaching. It's not like we can't get access to y'all because y'all are big names, but compared to like y'all not on the. We can't walk up to Jaden and say, "Hey, Jaden, sign this." Y'all sign that shit. I'm putting that shit in the frame. I'm framing that shit. And look at it. I appreciate every single thing that y'all have done for this channel, because I mean, y'all niggas got me up to this point at this, as far as with the number count I got too. So I mean, yes, y'all are part of it. So I mean, I appreciate everything, every single thing that y'all done for. Crazy, last couple questions. Big Herb already communicating with my peeps about your channel. Hey, look, man, tell them, and I already linked up with you on IG, so just let me know. I'm here all season. I'm here to talk shit and talk football and drink. So I mean, I'm all for it. It sounds like DUI in effect. Wow. Yeah, I'm not trying. That's why I'm taking the Metro. So, and last but not least, Rav says they said Drew Stevenson was 6 for 6 on kicks with a 60-yarder today. You know, and I know that you know about it. Drew Stevens during the during the offseason knocked down a 72-yard field goal. Yep. And made it look like it was nothing.
Yeah, easily.
The only issue I have with the release of what's the name the other day, Jake Moody, is that I want them to keep on playing him, like giving him competition, until the end of it, and then it's like, okay, you secured. We know you. We all knew that you secured the hell when he had the joint practices and he nailed that 60-yarder. He could have hit it from 70, and I mean, and I'm still looking at people. I'm looking at because the way that the way that the uprights was set up, it's like here's the uprights and here's the fans right here where the bench is. He knocked it through, but if somebody got out their seats and went out there, they could have caught that ball. That's how far it was. It wasn't like, hey, you just made it through the uprights. No, he had room to spare. And it's just like, dude, he's
not just a kicker, he's a weapon, bro. The Cowboys got themselves a weapon. We try and get one of those too. He might need it.
You said this the other day, and I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of got pissed off about it. You said we had 8 kickers.
Yo,
since AP has joined the team.
That have played. That have literally played in a regular season game.
8 in 3 years is diabolical. And I mean, it's just like, man. But dude, I want to hold you past your time, man. I appreciate you just coming on in here. Guys, please give my man Street Scores Rico a follow if you have not. What are you doing? This is the king right here. We talking to royalty right here, man. Come on. So go ahead and subscribe to my homie's channel. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. All you gotta do is hit that like, hit that subscribe,
it's
hit
easy.
that bell notification so you can be abreast of what's next. And if you watch this whole entire show post live, go ahead and hit us in the comment section. Tell us what you think about the show. Tell me I don't know shit. Tell Rico, tell Rico he don't know what the hell he's talking about. Tell us that we smart. Tell him that we know. I mean, tell him that the SEC is ass. Tell them that the Big Ten is where you need to be at, because real talent knows real talent. I'm gonna talk my shit. Look at I don't win much over here, so I mean I'm trying to get my wins wherever I can. So, but no, give the guy a follow, give us a follow, and as always, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders.
Yes, sir.
Peace.